Welcome to this very special edition of Crime Time Tonight. Tonight, I'm joined by two very special guests. You will all have heard of their crime-solving exploits. Can you please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson? Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome to the show.
Good morning. No, sorry, good evening.
Here at Crime Time Tonight, we've all been very excited to meet you both and to hear how you got to the bottom of this mystery. A mystery that was far more complex than what it seemed at first.
Yes, indeed. In fact, you could say that the details of this crime were far more perplexing than the murder itself. It took just a few minutes for us to deduce who was the murderer of poor Nancy. However, all the other details required a deductive skills. Isn't that right, Watson?
Oh yes, absolutely, Holmes. I totally agree.
When you speak of the murderer, you're of course referring to the condemned man Bill Sykes. Can we see a picture of him on screen, please?
A nasty piece of work this. He started life as a petty thief, a street boy, in progress towards breaking with menace. Never known to use his brain when his fist would do the job.
Quite so, Holmes. Nasty piece of work.
No, the other mysteries entangled up in this document were far more interesting. One, the disappearance of the old man Fagin and his favorite street thief, Dodger. A coincidence that they disappeared at the exactly time of the murder? Surely not.
Surely not.
And perhaps, most interesting of all, the bag found nothing to the scene of the crime, which contains a set of most interesting clues. I shall describe the clues to you in due course.
But these clues are how you discovered the link between the crime and the boy Oliver Twist. I think we have a picture of him.
Yes, a most interesting story. Watson is writing it all up in one of his casebooks.
Oh yes, indeed.
To tell the tale chronologically, we should start with two of the clues found near to the scene of the crime. A bag with properties of Dunstable workers, printed on it a long piece of straw. It was clear to me that our tale started in a sad, lonely place. tolerant. This sort of behavior will not be tolerated in a place like that. Eventually, the ball will have broken free and run. Run to where every urchin thinks there'll be a fortune to be made. To London.
Here, audience, I think we should point out the methods used by Holmes' reasoning and to examine just how he arrived at London for the choice of the boy's destination, as it was some feat of deduction.
Oh yes, really very clever. Very, very clever.
Oh, nonsense. It was really very simple. The clues were here for all to see. This morsel of food. Luckily for us, uneaten and forgotten about, the remains of a bread roll. To knowing eyes, a bread roll like any other. However, when examined closely by one who is trained in such matters, one noticed the letter J and L. This impression, that by the tin in which the rolls were baked, stands for Jameson and Latterby, a London baker, situated in a poor and quiet retail district. Therefore, we can trace the boy movement not only to London, but specifically to Saffron Hill. It was here in London where Dodger set eyes upon Oliver for the first time.
Well, well, what do we have here?
And Fagin.
Well, well. New, lost, lonely, alone, nice, impressionable. Hello, I'm Oliver.
Job Dopis, Esquire at your service. Loyalty friends at the Artful Dodger, and pleased to make your inquiries. I'm looking, my friends, for a young man who wishes to do a bob or two, where bed and board is included as a part of the job. The situation is vacant, and the right candidates could start with the immediate effect. So, if you know of anyone young man, keen, really of need of nourishment, who is interested in a position such as this, please let me know. I'll be over there.
This would also be the first time that Oliver meets the poor, unfortunate Nancy.
Hello, Fagin. Bill's been looking for you. Has he found you yet? Nancy, how wonderful to see you again. It's always such a pleasure.
Enough of your old rascal. Well, has he found you?
No, my love, I can't say I've had the pleasure of his company.
What's going on here then? Dodger really in most objectable guilt for your crooked scheme, is he?
It seems he's doing just that, my flower.
Excuse me. Yes, my old mother.
About that job.
Yes.
Oliver night. It just feels like we belong. And I don't know if I'm just dreaming. Don't know if I feel safe. But it's something that I must believe in. Everything's gonna work out okay. Oliver is here. Oliver is here. Oh. Oliver knocks, picking pockets or empties. Oliver knocks, wallet, silk and handkerchiefs. And I don't know if you're an illusion. Don't know if I see it true. But it's something that I must believe in. And it's there when I reach out for you. Oliver is here, and here is gonna say, Oliver is here, and he'll brighten up the day. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I look in your eyes. Oliver is here. Oliver is here. Oh. Oliver is here. Oliver is here. Oh.
It was probably also the day that Oliver met Bill Sykes.
Bill! Bill! That's Mr. Sykes to you, Fagin! You word! Erase my money! Bill!
Bill Sykes, a violent man, a dangerous circuit television.
Yes, accurate visual and written records can be very important in cases such as this. Yes, frightfully important, as we see here in the CCTV footage. is my home. You can stay here for as long as you like. If you want, it can be your home now too. You'll always be welcome.
So, should I hand you a hot bath?
Yes, please.
Should I get you some new clothes ordered?
Yes, please.
Would you like a drink and a sandwich to keep going until dinner?
Yes, please.
You just relax. Oh, Oliver, I'm so glad you're here. Mr. Brano is such a kind and a loving man. You're just what he needs.
An evil man, a jealous man, a man frightened that Oliver would tell the authorities about Fagin, Dodger, and Nancy, and that he'd be made to pay the crimes he'd committed.
So Sykes takes him?
Yes, snatches away from his chance of happiness, from his chance of love, and takes him back to the stinking, crime-ridden streets, back to Dodger, Fagin, and Nancy.
And this, viewers, is the crucial point of the tale. Nancy is unhappy that Oliver's chances of a good and happy life have been shattered by Bill. She wants to help Oliver, and by doing so, she makes a decision that leads to her death at the hands of Bill. She decides to bring Oliver back to Mr. Brownlow.
Watson, it is to be so good as to inform our good audience.
Watson? Watson, Watson! Dr. Watson, Dr. Watson! Oh dear, I think he might be ill. Is anyone here a doctor? Doctor? Yes, that's me. Who is sick from the doctor?
The evidence, Watson, the note!
Oh, that, yes. Now it must be here somewhere.
Actually, it was very simple. She wrote it all down in a letter, explaining to Bill that she would never betray him, and that would love him to the end of the earth.
Here it is.
But that simply could not stand by, and see such an injustice done to the boy, who I love as well, but in a very different way.
Where is that stupid cow, Nancy?
Joys amidst this, all will be happy, a loving family, a life that's true and free, a life that light for us, and for all our children. But what can I say? I don't see that day. Just have to make decisions hard to take. The love I have for you, will it see us through? It's just hard to make decisions hard to take. The love I have for you, will it see us through? To Mr. Brownlow.
So there you have it, a fatal decision. Here we can see a reconstruction of what occurred next.
Bullseye, too afraid to follow, remained at the scene of the crime, indicating unquestionably that Bill was the perpetrator. It did not require a genius that by following Bullseye, Bill would be found. And that's exactly what's happened. We found him carrying at Fagin Place, and all of the boys gone. Scarper.
Bill! Bill Sykes! We know you're in there. We know you've got Oliver. Come out. Give yourself up. It's all over for you now.
Mr. Brownlow, help me! Help!
Shut up, little child! It was you that got me into all of this! We were happiness and I before you came along. She was a good woman, and now, she's dead. And it's all your fault, she's dead. And I killed her because of you!
Bill! Leave Oliver! It would be worse if you had one hair of his head.
One hair of his head? I'm not gonna hurt one hair of his head. I'm gonna hurt all of his hair, and then the head.
Oliver! Got to get in there!
Stand aside!
There. It's all over now.
So, Bill, it's all over now.
It's okay, it's all over now.
What an exciting climax! What will happen to Bill?
Nothing good.
And Fagin and Dodger?
Who knows? There are plenty of other cities in England where they could set up new petty networks. Who knows? Maybe even abroad.
And Oliver, how is he after his ordeal?
Oliver was a little shaken, but is settling well into his new home with Mr. Brownlow and all of his kind servants.
Well, Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, it's been a pleasure to meet you both, and I'd like to be among the many to congratulate you on solving this most troublesome of crimes. Well done.
Thank you, however, my dear.
What?